Hey, good morning, everyone. How's it going today? Coach Alvarez here, back at you another episode of Coffee with Coach. Bring those mental vitamins to you on this awesome Tuesday morning. Hope you're up doing well, got the mind in the right place. But if not, let's put it in the right place. So, again, going through the normal routines, still in the 10X book. If you've been following me, then you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't been following me, this is where I'm at. 10X rule, Grant Cardone. Again, check it out on the audio if you don't want to buy it. It's free on YouTube. Just put in 10X rule, Grant Cardone, and boom, it's right there for you to listen to while you're doing chores, working out, going through your day-to-day activities. It's really, really good stuff, pushing you to that next level. So the next breath of accomplishment. So I want to read this to you guys here. Get this in your mind because it's just really, really good stuff of just not settling, and why we should always be going for something else once we have accomplished something, going after the next thing right away so that we can keep growing, not only for ourselves, but for the people around us. All right, so let me go ahead and go into it, then I'll break it down a little bit more. It says, others might have an opinion about your success, but only you can decide if it is extraordinary. Only you know your true potential and whether you're living up to it. No one else can judge your success. Remember, success is the degree or measure of attaining some desired object or end. Once you attain this desired end, the issue then becomes whether you can maintain, multiply, and repeat your actions in order to sustain that result. Okay, let me run that back because that's like really, that needs to stick. Success is the degree or measure of attaining some desired object or end. Once you attain this desired end, the issue then becomes whether you can maintain, multiply, or repeat your actions in order to sustain that result. So once we get it, what are we going to do with it, right? Although success can be described an accomplished feat, people usually don't study success in terms of something they have done. They go at it with a mind towards something they are seeking to do. An interesting thing about success is that it's like a breath of air. Although your last breath of air is important, it's not nearly as important as the next one. Okay, no matter how much you've already achieved, you will desire to continue making accomplishments in the future. If you stop trying to succeed, it's like trying to live the rest of your life off the last breath of air. Okay, let me run that one back. If you stop trying to succeed, it's like trying to live the rest of your life off the last breath of air. Things change. Nothing remains as it was. For things to be maintained, they require attention and action. After all, a marriage cannot maintain itself off the love felt on the wedding day. But people who are highly successful in both their professional and personal lives continue to work and produce and create even after they flourish. The world watches these people with amazement and confusion, asking questions like, why do they keep pushing? The answer is simple. Extremely successful people know that their efforts must continue in order for them to realize new achievements. Once they hunt for a desired object or goal is abandoned, the cycle of success comes to an end. Someone said to me recently, it is clear you've made enough money to live comfortably. Why are you still pushing? It is because I am obsessed with the next breath of accomplishment. I am compulsive about leaving a legacy and making a positive footprint on the planet. I am most unhappy when I am not accomplishing. I am most happy when I am in quest of reaching my full potential and abilities. Let me read that one back because that one's huge. Okay, I am most unhappy when I am not accomplishing. I am most happy when I'm in quest of reaching my full potential and abilities. My disappointment or dissatisfaction with where I am at this moment does not suggest that something is wrong with me, but rather that something is right with me. I believe that it is my ethical obligation to create success for myself, my family, my company, and my future. No one can convince me that there's something wrong with my desire to achieve new levels of success. Should I be happy with the love I have for my children and wife yesterday, or should I continue to create and pour it on in new amounts today and tomorrow? Okay. I mean, there's so much good stuff in that, man, right? Like so much good stuff in that. Like it's just, I could read and live off of that little those few paragraphs right there, as a reason why I should keep getting better. I get in slumps, man, just like everyone else. I get up and I feel sluggish. I get up and I feel like not today. I get up and I feel like, there's days where you just don't want to move just because you just don't want to move. But then you read stuff like this and it's like, how can you not move? How can you not go for a run, go for a workout, go to jiu-jitsu class if you do jiu-jitsu, or go do whatever it is that you're supposed to be doing after reading stuff like this, But if stuff like this isn't around you guys, man, it's just not around you, so you're just not going to move because you don't have nothing around you to move you. But if stuff like this is constantly in your mind every day and you're listening to it every day and someone's telling you, man, like there's more to be done, there's more things to accomplish, whatever you've done so far is just what you've done so far. Like you got that next breath of air you have to take. And like he says, my love for my family, should it just stop after what I've done for it yesterday? Or do I create more and pour it out in new amounts today and tomorrow? So you got to think about that, because you get that all the time. Like, why do you keep pushing? Why do you push so hard? Why do you go so hard? Why is Alvarez like this and like that? It's because of this, and because of this, my students benefit from this stuff. The people around me benefit from this stuff. My family benefit. I mean, they might not like it. Okay, I know that. I know that they might not like to hear the things that I'm saying, but they just need to change their mindset and rewire the way they think. Because how do you not want to hear this stuff? I mean, why would you not want to hear more of this stuff than more of the whining, complaining, moaning, and pity parties that people have on Facebook and their day-to-day lunch breaks or phone conversations or text messages, people complaining about stuff. You can get that anywhere. You can get that all day, every day. And that's what most people live off of, are negative things. People fighting with each other over political things and religious things and whatever things, that's every day, all day that we see. But then where is this stuff at? Like, I got to go find it, and I do find it, but I don't see enough of this stuff floating around on my social media pages from my friends and family members and or students. It's just not there. What I do see is all the negative stuff, the stuff that you see on TV and everything else. Things have to change, guys. Like, if you really want to get better and you're not satisfied, if you're satisfied where you're at and you're happy with where you're at, then cool. But if you're not, then this is where it's at. This is where it's at right here. This is where the mind shifts and it changes and it just pushes you to just be a better person, okay? A more respectful person, and just a person that just gets after things regardless of how you feel. Because like I've said before, and all these books that are on my desk, they all say the same thing. Like, your feelings don't matter. We all have feelings. We get emotional about things, and they're just emotions and feelings, but they don't matter. What matters is just getting things done. Okay, successful people just don't base their lives off of the way they feel that day. They get things done regardless of the way they feel. And how do you do that? Is by constantly feeding yourself with stuff like this. So again, if you don't have this book, you need to get it. And if you don't want to go buy it because you're cheap, then just go get it for free on the YouTube. The audio, the full audio, is like 7.5 hours. You can just listen to it over and over and over again, which I do just every single day. It's just been for weeks now of the same thing, but I can't get enough of hearing the same thing because this stuff is just really powerful stuff. So anyways, hope that helps. I got it highlighted right here. I mean, because people ask me all the time, why do you keep pushing? And I hear that from people. Why do you keep pushing? Well, why not? Why not? I don't know how much longer I have to be on this earth. So why not push until the end, until you can't no more? Because once it's over, it's over. That's it. There is no going back. There is no reset button. There is no, hey, can I get a mulligan? Can I try again? Once it's that time, it's that time. So if you're wasting time, man, stop wasting it. and let's get to work. All right. So, you know, some people say, oh man, you know, you sound like you go pretty hard with this stuff. And I do, because I care about it, you know, care about you too, my students and everyone else. You know, you got to hear this stuff because it helps. It's helping me, so I know I can help other people. So let's get after it, guys. All right, you guys have a great day. We'll see you.